All right, today we're going to take a look at the shape builder tools in 3 different applications: Illustrator, Affinity, and Figma. We're going to see what we can do here. So for this, I'm going to create this icon. So I'm in Illustrator, I'm going to use the circle tool here, and I'm going to copy, and to paste in front, I'm going to hit Command F. That gives me a copy right on top. I'm holding down my Option key now and the Shift key to constrain, and I'm going to create this kind of shape. And then with the rectangle tool, I'm going to click on the rectangle tool and create a rectangle on the bottom here. Get it to be about roughly the same width as the circle shape, and I'm going to align that, make sure that it's aligned to the center. Again, copy and paste in front, Command F, and then using the rotate, I can rotate that. And now I want to combine all these shapes into one, so I'm going to select all of the shapes. You have to select them first, and I'm going to go to the shape builder tool here. And with that shape builder tool, I can move my cursor inside. You can see that it's highlighting sections. So I'm going to click and drag through the circle, down through this plus, to select all of these items. And then the center section I don't need, so I'm going to hold down the Option key and click to remove that. And then for the stroke, I don't need a stroke. And for the fill, I want a gray color and make it gray. So that's the shape builder in Illustrator. And let's take a look at the shape builder in Affinity. So with Affinity, you can see the several shape tools here. So I'm going to grab the ellipse tool again, click and drag to create a circle, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it. That should paste the copy directly on top. And again, holding down the Option key and the Shift key, I'm going to be able to, Command key and the Shift key will do it. And I'm going to create the circle connecting here. Then go to the rectangle tool, create a rectangle at the bottom, and I'm going to make sure that's centered. So I'm going to move this around until I see the centering, copy that, paste it, and then rotate it into place. And again, I have to select all the shapes, and the shape builder tool is right here. And let's see, same type of operation. So I'm going to click and drag through here. And then this part I want to get rid of. So I'm holding down the Option key and clicking, and it removes that. So pretty much similar to Illustrator here, same result. And finally in Figma, and I'm going to grab the ellipse tool, draw an ellipse, and make sure that's centered, copy that, and paste it, which will always paste it in front, holding down the Option key and the Shift key. I'm going to make a copy of that, go to the rectangle tool, and make a rectangle. And again, we want to center that, so I'm going to make sure that's centered to the circles, copy that, paste, and then rotate it. And then now we have all the shapes. So I'm going to select that, make sure we're in the design mode or the drawing mode, and then the shape builder tool. So first you click on the edit objects, and then you click on the shape builder tool, and it's the same operation, click and drag through, and then hold down the Option, and then you should have the same shapes. And then one last thing is going from Illustrator or Affinity into Figma. So let's try that. So if I go to Illustrator, I have the object selected. I'm going to copy that object. And when I go into Figma, can I paste an Illustrator object into Figma? And the answer is yes. It comes in as a shape. And if I needed to edit that shape, I can go into that drawing mode by right-clicking and choose Flatten. And now I get the edit control points, and I can edit this object and do the shape building and everything else. So that's from Illustrator to Figma. And then from an Affinity, can I copy this and bring it into Figma? It comes in to Figma, and I'll just make this smaller. And then if I flatten this, can we edit it also? So if I right click and choose flatten and click on this, it doesn't give us the options to edit. It seems to put it inside of a frame. So I'm going to continue to double click, see if I can edit this. And no, so for Affinity coming into Figma, it doesn't seem to allow you to edit the vector edges. Seems to just put them in as a solid object. So that's the shape builder tool comparison between the three tools: Figma, Illustrator, and Affinity. If this video helped you even a tiny bit, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell for more updates.